Hi, my name is Wes. I'm a student physical therapist, and I'm joined by Jay Wan and Matt, who are also student physical therapists. And today we want to talk a little bit about an article discussing frozen shoulder. So, Jay Wan, can you tell us a little bit about what this study aimed to determine?
Yeah, this study aims to determine if these exercises could improve range of motion in frozen shoulder patients. And the study uses a randomized control trial design, which is really great for comparing treatment effects. However, there were some flaws we could detect, and Matt's going to talk about some flaws here.
Yeah, so one major flaw that we saw was overall was the relatively small sample size of 30 patients. This is going to limit the ability to generalize your findings to the larger population. And also, there was no blinding of the participants or the researchers, which is going to introduce bias into our results, for the results.
So, Jay, what changes do you think that they could make to the study?
So there were some, and the first one I want to talk about is external validity, and what it means is it refers to the generalizability of the study findings to other populations or setting. And this study used a specific hospital setting, which is going to limit the generalizability of the findings that were in the study. And also, variations in the implementation of the stretching and strengthening exercise. It was done in this specific setting, which cannot be really applied in other therapists. So to modify this, we can recruit a diverse sample from multiple healthcare settings. And also we can make standardized protocols for all these exercises, and they would do the job.
All right, Matt, so do you want to tell us a little bit about the threats to the internal validity in the study?
Mm-hmm. So overall internal validity is basically the study's organization and how well it's conducted to accurately reflect the group that they're studying. So some potential threats that we saw with this article included its selection bias, the history, and maturation. So history we mean by that the patients, how their outcomes were influenced during the study. Maturation is going to involve the natural changes that all patients will go through during the study and could affect the outcomes. And then the selection bias is basically what type of patients they select and their difference between them. So how we want to change this is, first of all, ensure that we're concealing allocation of patients to make sure that they don't know they're in certain groups and it won't affect variables. And another thing we want to do is control any variables through any kind of matching to keep it all through randomization.
So overall, while we think the study showed promising results and improved range of motion and frozen shoulder for patients, there are opportunities for improvement in the methodology.